What up, guys? Star Cartel. You talking about my kid. People ain't your friend. They looking at the stuff you have. Let me tell you something. Me and a person wanted kids. We wanted to be together. We always talking about laying by the side of each other. And we used to tell each other every night when we used to talk to each other and laying beside each other every night while we was teenagers. And we used to sneak on the phone and her mama dad used to catch us on the phone. We always talked about being next to each other when we was kids. So I can see how that can affect us. That let me tell you something. Mirza got jealous, and that's nothing to do with it. But me and Sabina is something different. Okay. And right now I can't explain it to you like I can't explain it right now to everything with you. We can't worry about what others do and others' friends and what you're talking about. And the situation got out of control in 2019 with him and his contract. He can have it. We have other plans, so he can have it. So I know people ain't my friends, but me and her promised each other. Every time I used to go to elementary school, we always talked about it, and I used to go help out Patrick and help out with the elementary school over there. I play with the other little kids. It just make us want to have it more. Used to see her, Mir's sister, like we always talked about it. She told me to wait. She even told me to wait before I got this until we got older to be together. But I didn't get this tattoo because she told me to. About a long time ago, 2015 was a long time ago, 14, 30. Mirza messaging somebody on Facebook. They messaging talking about he uses everybody. He tossed the phone. I know it was going to have jealousy, conflict that Mirza knows. And, we know we was going to have jealousy, conflict. After she told me not to get it, it was a long time ago. But I know this was about legacy. This is about not letting jealousy, friends, and other people that Marissa talked to in Dallas and Houston get in conflict with that jealousy. To remind me of who I am and how this started before even Marissa was involved. So the difference is that is the situation. We lead things the way it goes. So I can understand. I'm trying to tell her that this. Let's make it up. Let's not complain. Let's make up for lost times. Her mama got mad. I don't want to get mad. I don't want to argue. So you have to understand. I don't want to argue. And like you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I don't want to argue about it. But right now, Gainesville is gonna get it. One or the other. I gotta take care of Gainesville courtroom, and they're gonna rip those documents up with Governor Abbott. They got a little racial going on in Gainesville, Texas, that I have to take care of and I have to deal with. And a little behavior from Governor Abbott government. There's a little behavior that I got to take care of. And I asked them to send me something to take care of the little issue, the little documents they wrote. So, and if Joe Biden and Governor Abbott don't get me that, Gainesville job, he's going to be holding contempt of racism participating. That means the state Texas judge, and I made it very clear, for participating in racial behavior. I'm going to make it very clear in the Gainesville against the state of Texas again. If you don't give me what I want, that means Governor Abbott is participating in a racial community and a racial judge behavior and a racial society behavior. That's participation by racism. And you must be dealt with by the code of law. So I want to make myself very clear of what I'm telling Governor Abbott. If you don't deal with those documents that you lied about and you know you was wrong for doing it as a governor and doing what you did in your state, doing what you did in your community, you think you was going to get away with it. That's the difference between a governor and his state think they was going to get away with it. Either you tell those documents of everybody going down in Gainesville and you as a governor for treason or racism, but how your community going to look at you then? How your community going to look at you then? I'm asking for those documents to be tore up. And we can delay this if you want, Governor Abbott. And I'm going to make it very clear about what I'm asking here. We can delay this if you want. And you can keep abusing your power as a governor. And you and your state can keep losing your power as a governor. Fooling with my case by racism of association, of a state, of a community. Making false documents of treason or racism as a governor, as a community of racism, of judging. I want to make sure myself very clear of what's about to take place and what I'm about to write. Those documents that you got in your hand in Gainesville, they must be arrested for treason or racism. If Governor Abbott don't do his job and take care of Gainesville, Texas, you will be arrested for treason. And Governor Abbott will have to step down as a governor for participating in the state attorney of Gainesville and the CPS worker. They know. And they allowed that stupid dumb lady to do what they did. So I want to tell you how this is going to go. If Gainesville state attorney don't get dealt with, and we just try to sweep this under the world, I'm going to make everybody's life a living hell. I want to make myself very clear of what's going on here. If those documents that you so claim and wrote don't get taken up, I'm going to make sure the judge in the Gainesville be arrested. And I'm going to make sure, right now, I'm on the civil rights. Right now. If Gainesville judge and caseworkers don't be arrested and everybody involved don't get arrested, that's racism. I'm asking for them to be taken care of. So, baby, there's another thing to take care of my son. That's a question. The next time to make rules by racism is a problem for your community and your people. You must pay the price for what you have done. We are not going to sweep this under the water. The more Governor Abbott make this more harder, the more he's going to lose it. His people I don't give a damn about his people. Because when God said this, I'm going to make sure the Supreme Court knows of his treacherous behavior of a racist man in his courtroom in Gainesville. That's why we got the civil rights, right? After I make this complaint with Gainesville, I'm going to go to the highest Supreme Court. Measure them, then file civil rights on the action of Gainesville, of racism. So either Governor Abbott take care of the issue and arrest every judge involved in this situation and every caseworker that's involved. We're going to deal with it. So I'm going to make sure myself very clear of what I'm about to do to Governor Abbott in the state of Texas. I'm going to make sure I'm willing to take it to that, and you're going to lose because you're a white and black piece of crap. Don't tamper with me. I'm asking Gainesville, either Senator Ted take care of it and Governor Abbott take care of everybody in Gainesville. Their job is at risk, and God ain't playing with them. I'm texting my lawyer after I message the civil rights right now. I text my lawyer After I messaged the Supreme Court, I filed the civil rights on the Supreme Court. We can do this how you gonna do it. We can do this how you gonna do it, Gainesville. Either you be arrested, you be taken down from your seat, and no document be tore up, or we gonna have a problem. You wanna play this? Let's play this game. I want to not allow a black man or a white man to make their decisions. Senator Ted got to choose their career over lies and racism of communities of Gainesville. Every work, I'm going to make it very clear. Because after I get on here, we go into the Supreme Court. And then we can put up the fight. Come on. Everybody that's involved in Gainesville must be arrested. Everybody. The caseworkers must be arrested. If Governor Abbott can't do his job, trust me, God is willing to do it for you. If Trump not willing to do a job, God willing to do it for you by any means necessary. Those documents going to be tore up. And I'm going to make sure of it. You hear me? You black and white, and everybody in that worker, I'm going to make it very clear to what I'm about to do. God said either Governor Abbott and the state of Texas do their job. And then I'm going to go to the Supreme Court about the state of Texas lying and racial behavior. I'm going to make it very clear. You can't determine the way we be a parent just because we got a little symptom. That's racism. Because you're a white and a black man. Because you got to get your own opinion. God said, I would destroy your kingdoms or what you stand for. I want to make myself very clear. I will make myself very clear to what is going on here. So Senator Ted and Governor Abbott, either you take care of Gainesville judge and you take care of the caseworkers, or I'm going to get somebody to take care of you. And when we take it to the highest supreme, I will automatically win because you're a racist. And you know what you did was wrong. You know I was innocent from the Gainesville. Either you're going to take care of them. I'm not even going to be. I told my baby mom I have to find me first. I have some other issues of heart of the matter that I have to take care of. But this is personal. This is personal. Either those documents get tore up, I'm going to make it very clear to Gainesville, and I'm going to go to the Supreme Court. I'm willing to take it, baby, to the Supreme Court behind your behavior, Governor Abbott, and behind your caseworker. Either you take care of them, or we're going to go to, they're automatically going to lose. So when they have arguments with the Supreme Court, I will win because of racism of a government and racism of a community opinions. God don't play when Jesus don't play. So we about to do this right now. Know I was innocent and made a decision for me not to be alone with my kid by racism. You know those 911 calls and you're going to straighten it up. And I'm going to have all of y'all jobs. I'm going to make myself very clear of what's going on here. Are you going to straighten it up? I'm going to have all of you jobs. God and Jesus said Governor Abbott can be removed. Not by the people, by God, by Jesus, by the spirit that it moves. I want to make sure myself very clear of what I mean. He can be removed in Gainesville as a governor. Either you take care of them, or I'm going to take care of them for you, and everybody's going to be removed. So I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to text my lawyer, because I told my lawyer, I told the White House, when you're working for God, you never stop. But that laughing and that taunting and that behavior is going to get you. Gainesville, you have to pay a price for what you have done. And that those documents don't be tore up. You're going to wish you never did it. You're going to wish you never did it. I want to make sure I'm very clear of what's going on here. So next month, I'm getting ready to go buy me something at Walmart and put it on Walmart.com. And when we have arguments in the big Supreme office, if I have to go to the Supreme office to take care of Gainesville, they know they was wrong. Where that 911 call at? You see, you do stuff, and then you talk about fight. No, shut your racist ass up. When you should have never let that case get out of hand. And I'm going to deal with you since you let the state or the mayor get out of hand. God going to deal with you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to text my lawyer. And after I message the Supreme Court, I'm going to message them. And then I'm going to file a civil rights. Then I'm going to text my lawyer demanding something under civil rights about your behavior. Either you take care of Gainesville judge and caseworker and make sure those documents tore up, we going to have a problem here, partner. God said I'm not going to let a racist governor and a racist Gainesville and other people determine the outcome of the way God wants to move. The way we should take care of our kids and the way we should do things. God would move the power of those things in the way that you can understand. Hey, when I tell you you're going to wish you never did what you did, Gainesville, you better buckle up. You're going to wish you never did what you did, you better buckle up what you did. I'm going to make it very hard for you. And we got to take this to the Supreme Court, and you're going to already lose. It doesn't matter about numbers. It doesn't matter about your law. It's about the institution. See, oh, she going to Judge Kennedy going to talk about your mom. You better know what school I went to. We worked on computers every day. I see with a girl, Delores, we watch Daddy Yankee. We on other websites. We listen to that. Baby, I was on computers my whole life. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me. You better. I wish you would have called my school and would have asked that question to Miss Chastity. Oh, you know, I've been on computers since. You think I'm worried about that? You think I'm worried about you? I told my son when he was down here, either you get taken care of or somebody going to take care of it for you. And this is not going to be an easy way to deal with this. So I'm going to tell you what we're about to do. If Gainesville documents don't be tore up and they don't be arrested for racism, every caseworker, that means Governor Abbott and Senator Ted and the state attorneys, everybody involvement must go to jail for treason or racism, for participating with terrorism of a community, of a music community, and participating with Yellow Breeze. We can make this the easy way. We can do this the easy way, and we can do this the hard way. You ain't going to like it because we ain't going to like how this go out, Governor Abbott. I want to make sure, because he's sitting up there acting all nice and playing calm because he's behind power for his people. So this is how this is going to go. After I do this, I'm going to message my lawyer. When I go back to court, either those documents tore up or we're going to have a big problem. I'm going to make sure everybody go down. I'm going to make sure the CPS workers and the judge don't see the daylight. I'm coming to get you, Gainesville. I'm going to make sure you never ever tamper with me ever again. So this can happen the easy way. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. How you want to do it. I'm going to make, God say, and we're going to make it very clear. You know I was innocent. You did something you was not supposed to do. And you talking about this little Mexican with her rolling her eyes. Either you do this the easy way. God said we can do this the easy way. So I'm going to text my lawyer my civil rights. I want to see how long you're going to break the rules here, Governor Abbott, when you know that 911 call, you did what you did. I want to see how long you're going to break the rules. If you can't take care of Gainesville, we're going to take care of them because of you. And I'm willing to take it to the highest Supreme Court if you're willing to take it that far. I want you to be very understanding what you're doing here and what consequences it's going to make you. Who's going to be hurt? Everybody going to be out of a job. Gainesville, the judge that plotted, that had a racist. So we're going to make it very determined to you, Gainesville. Either the judges and everybody go down in Gainesville for crimes, or we going to have a problem here. We willing to take it to... Hey, my mama taught me how to get on a plane by myself, and I know how to schedule things by myself. That ain't the problem.